Hello again. Hello YouTube. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I did embarrass myself last episode, once again, by basically not doing anything the whole episode. Except beating the dancer. I will try to regain some respect, I suppose. Some pride, more like. By one, getting this lizard, and two, beating an actual boss. Yes, I am actually schizophrenic. It isn't here. I must have defeated it already. Uh, whatever. It is genuinely not important. Let's go to the boss fight, shall we? Wasted enough time. Wasted way more time than we needed to waste. These guys buffed the enemies into dealing absurd damage. And welcome the Dragon Slayer armor. How did I miss? I did click dodge, by the way. Fair. 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 Ooh, that was so bad. Panic rolls up the wazoo, man. I missed. And there we go. I did say I would beat him. That should be a nice 126,000 souls. Delicious. Now, if you were to do the dancer early, as we did not do, and you defeat the Dragon Slayer armor, as we did not do, you would come here and you would notice that this item in front of us would not be there. And as such, if we attempt to go through the door, we cannot. It is locked. So you do need to defeat the other Lords of Cinder in order to unlock the opportunity to even come here.
Well, very then taken.
Should be 3 levels or so. 4. Nice.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And I believe that the Dragon Slayer souls should... Oh, I have 2 souls actually, yeah, the Dancer as well. Interesting enough, the Dancer soul isn't actually very expensive, as you can see. Both, neither of them are actually. Very weird.
Well, very then taken.
Okay, let us go to something else. Not Lothric. If we... which is it? The Lothric Castle bonfire, I forgot it. It is time to start doing side content. We are currently missing 2 bone shards and I believe 1 Estus flask shard. Now I don't actually remember exactly where they are. I have a vague... wrong direction. I have a vague feeling about both of them. But we do need to actually see if I can remember where exactly they were. If you drop down and then go straight instead of where I went, you would notice there is an entirely new area. This is the courtyard or so. Critical flow. Just ignore him. Yeah, just ignore him. There you go. So you can... usually you'd go down straight to the bottom, but you can also just do this and Japari. What this allows you is to get a couple of items, I believe. This one maybe... I don't remember if I used to go... oh yeah. So yeah, here's one of the... here's the Estus flask. Maybe there's one more actually. Here's the Estus flask, here's a Titanite chunk. And now we can just go to the boss, to be honest. There are some other items in this area. I believe there's more chunks you can get. But we genuinely have no real purpose for them. And yeah. Go stand here. Ignore the guys on the left. Ignore the guy in the front. Do put a gold pine resin in your inventory as you will need it. And enter the boss gate. I am out of beer.
You ignorant slaves.
Wow.
Finally taken notice, have you?
Bruh.
Power of my beloved Ocelot
Ocelot.
of dragons.
Thank you, Osiris.
Well, I will not give him up.
Why not?
He is all that I have.
Brother is tweaking. Osiris, the consumed king. Bruh.
Have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out.
Brother is tweaking. The best attack in the game, by the way. Sorry, I'm just... What a boss fight, huh? I also love boss fights where the boss just randomly dashes. Constantly across the room. Brother was not tweaking? And that's it. Goodbye, Osiris. Careful with the drugs, my friend. Because I think you took a heavy dose. Let's open this. Get back to the normal set. Could this be a front? Right? Front? What are you talking about? You just go straight. Ignore this guy. We do want this though. I do actually want this as well. Even with that, just ignore it. I want this as well. Then just jump here. And you won't take a notice at something. This area looks familiar, does it not? Untended graves. Welcome to the start of the game. But darker. I'm just gonna go straight ahead. We might return here for a couple items in future, but for right now we can just go straight. No bonfire. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore the NPC invader that just tried to jump with us. Wow, thank you, the random hole. Oh, you can summon a NPC. What I will do is put on a parry shield. Wonder why, huh? I do wonder why. Champion Gungnir. One of the best boss fights in the game. If you don't do what I'm about to do. If you do not do what I'm about to do. He is one of the best fights in the game. Oh. You can't pay that. So you can see he's susceptible to the parry. You can say. Susceptible indeed. This was once a very, very difficult fight. And then everyone just started to parry it to death. So yeah. That was Champion Gungnir. Cool fight, nevertheless. Black Knight the Glaive. And a nice, you know, look back at the start of the game, isn't it? Just a couple hours ago, 3 hours ago, we were here in this very spot. And now we're back. So, items. What do I want to get from here? I don't really think there's a lot of just very useful things you can get here, to be honest. I think you can farm these guys for their weapons. So maybe that's a thing you want to do. Defeat. Indeed. And coiled sword fragment. Here's the lady.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
she sells the Torres set. And also the Priestess ring. If you do want it, you can also do something I'm not gonna mention to be able to buy those things from the other one. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But this is basically it for this area. You get some whole ashes here. These whole ashes are for a person that we haven't even met. Aside from that, like here, we can get the eyes of a firekeeper. Now, the eyes of a firekeeper are a pair of dark eyes set to be the eyes of the first firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless firekeepers things they should never see. This allows us to get an alternative ending. So let's give him to the firekeeper, shall we?
Welcome home, I speak that.
But after I level up.
Ashen One, are these
Their eyes.
eyes?
Yes.
How gracious of thee, Ashen One.
Bruh.
The very things we firekeepers have been missing. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame. Until the day of thy grand betrayal. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou.
And yes, with that, we have unlocked the second ending in the game. Very cool. And we do have time for a little bit more. I guess let's go to the next area. Possible. And then finish it off for this time. Next time, a great, very great boss fight. Yes, sir. I am talking about this tree, obviously. Jeez Louise, man. This, but I need to do a bit more to the side. You know, when you saw me do it the second try at the start of this playthrough, I didn't think I would be failing it now. So far in the playthrough. Oh, there we go. And you might be asking yourself, what are we doing here? Vict, what in the gobbledygook are we doing here? And I will tell you. Do you remember what we just got in that area? This coiled sword fragment. Returns to the last bonfire rest at, or to shrine. Fragment of the coiled sword of a bonfire which served its purpose long ago. Returns caster to the last bonfire used for resting, or to the bonfire in the filing shrine. can be used repeatedly. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted. What if I were to just do this? And this? And also this? And this? And this? And this? And this? And also this? Half of those don't do anything, you say? How dare you? But yes. And helm. Very important item. Sunlight Meadow, that did nothing. Look at you, Mask. Pale Tongue. Proof of Concord. Young White Branch. Ring of Sacrifice. And finally, a Titanite Slab. The cold sword we obtained at the end of the game at the old Firekeeper's, the old Firekeep Shrine. This guy, by the way, is it gives you a coiled Titanite slab when you transmute it. And we can use this Titanite slab to make this a +10 weapon. And with this, apologies again, I didn't have time to get to the boss fight or to even show you the next area. But I guess we'll get to both of those next time. Thank you for joining me on this. I'm excited to show you the actual intense part of this game coming shortly, where I will also struggle a little bit. This might have seemed like a big cakewalk up until this point, and it was, if I will be honest with you. But from now on, this will be real. Also, I have been recording with basically no audio to the game. Apologies for that. The game audio was definitely very low for the last couple of recording sessions. Now it should be fixed. But yes, thank you again for coming and joining me on this. And I will see you next time. Dark Souls 3. Bye bye.